Hello YouTube, Fat Man the Beard here, doing a Big Trouble in Little China special edition here. I'm going to be talking about facts about the movie, well, not facts, but interesting tidbits. Talk about the Blu-ray, some comics, and then I will get to all the Funko Pops. I really wanted to do a special edition on this. I really loved Big Trouble in Little China as a kid. Actually, the whole family really loved Big Trouble in Little China. It's just one of those movies that the whole family could actually watch, and it wasn't super offensive or anything like that. So, yeah. So, Big Trouble in Little China is out on Blu-ray. It is very good transfer to Blu-ray. There's not a lot of special features. I think there's like a short 10-minute little behind-the-scene thing on it. But the transfer is very good, and you can get this on Amazon for under $10. So the Blu-ray is pretty cheap. Also, they have a comic book series out. Let me get these all situated. And it is also in trade paperback now, or actually it'll be out in trade paperback soon. So you can get the whole series in one trade paperback. But so it is a comic book series, and it actually is written by John Carpenter. He wrote the rest of the comic book series because there was such a big cult following behind this. So some interesting facts I just learned about the film was originally the film was written to be a Western, and the film was completely scrapped because they didn't feel audiences could relate to it. The only thing they kept from the original script was the Lopan backstory and why he was after a girl with green eyes. That was the only thing kept in the original film. Also, Kurt Russell was not their first pick. Their first pick was, actually they had two picks. It was Clint Eastwood and Jack Nicholson, which would have ruined the film because Jack Nicholson, although he's a great actor, probably wasn't a good fit. Clint Eastwood would have just been horrible because he's actually a horrible actor. So yeah, and then originally Wang was supposed to be played by Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan was their first choice. But since Jackie Chan spoke such bad English, they felt that he would be a bad choice for the movie. But he is actually still in the movie. He's actually one of the extras fighting in the alleyway scene when Jack Burton drives down the alleyway. Also, John Carpenter wrote the whole soundtrack, which you can hear playing in the background. There's one other. Now I'm going to lose it, guys. I guess that's it, actually. Yeah, that's all the facts I learned about the movie. Oh, the other big one was, actually, the movie flopped. They made the movie for $25 million, and it only made $11 million back in theaters, but then went on to obviously sell a lot of VHS, DVDs, and Blu-ray copies. And then I believe there's actually a role-playing game as well, and obviously spurred on a bunch of comic book series, which I thought was pretty cool as well. So yeah, that's it. I thought those were some pretty interesting facts about Big Trouble in Little China. Also, one more interesting fact. During the filming, Kurt Russell had gotten the flu. He had had a really high temperature of like 103 during the filming of it, and so a lot of the scenes where you see him like looking really sweaty, he actually was just really, really sick in that. And so I thought that was also interesting. So let's get to the pops here. The first one we got, of course, we've got to do Jack Burton, which, you know, have you paid your dues, Jack? Yes, sir. The check's in the mail. You got to do Jack Burton. This is a really great pop. He's got the little, he's even got the little, I think it's like a Tech 9er or some kind of small automatic weapon that he had in the movie. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the knife in this, which is one I would have liked to have seen. Let's see, get the next one here. We got Gracie Law, which is really a great one. There's a lot of detail in that one. I really like this one. I was surprised that they didn't have Mao Yin as well, but I guess she wasn't as popular. And I think it probably, Gracie Law was probably a better choice. Let's see here. And then, of course, we have Lo Pan. And the unfortunate part is I ordered these and then found out that Entertainment Earth is doing a see-through / glow-in-the-dark style one, and it looks really cool. I know Johnny Tejas made the same mistake. He ordered this one and then pre-ordered the exclusive. So I'm probably going to get both, and I probably will keep both because this movie really is one of those movies I really love, and it still holds up. And I think it's a great film. Let's see. And then last, they did all 3 of the Storms. So, yeah, this is the Thunder one, and the hats look really cool, I think. You know, one thing I really loved about Big Trouble in Little China is it's such a quotable movie. I think it's probably... There's all these movies that people always talk about, like, oh, Gone with the Wind, or The Wizard of Oz, or this or that. But if you really think about it, there's a ton of quotes from Big Trouble in Little China that are super funny. I love it when Jack Burton's on the phone and he's talking, and Wang's dad's in the background, and he's like, China is here, Mr. Burton, and Jack Burton's like so confused. He's like, I don't even know what the hell that means, you know. I think there's a lot of that funny stuff. I mean, Kurt Russell in this is obviously probably one of his funniest movies and one of his best acted movies, in my opinion, just because he is so funny and over the top in this film. Just him driving the truck in the beginning, I think, is great. Just hilarious. This is my favorite. I always liked this was my favorite of all the Storms, which was the Rain, because I liked his weapons. He had these like really sophisticated claws that came out, looked like Freddy Krueger type claws, and I always thought that was a really cool weapon to have. But yeah, that's all of those. They've also got, if you're familiar with the Funko Reaction, they're like old school. They look like 80s style action figures like G.I. Joe, and they're in the same style of packaging. I showed some in my other videos. And so they actually have all of those, and they're the same ones as here. Except for, I think, Lo Pan looks really cool in the Reaction. So check out all those guys. Those are for sale right now as well. So that's it, guys. That's the Big Trouble in Little China video. Like I said, we will be doing 100. I'm at 94 subscribers now, so hopefully soon we'll be doing that video for that giveaway. Don't forget about my Bruce Campbell giveaway that's going on until next Saturday, and then also at the end of this month, we will be doing. We'll be going to Emerald City Comic Con, and there will be hopefully some interviews there as well. That's it. So just remember, have you paid your dues, Jack? Checks in the mail. That's it.